Hey everybody, Spooky Marshmallow here, and today's review is going to be the movie called Blood Bags. And I watched this movie on Tubi. It came out in 2018. Rotten Tomatoes does not have a score for it. So I will let you know at the end of this review what I would give it. So let's dig into it. Some friends stumble across an abandoned mansion wanting to get some photos of the inside when a creature seals off all the exits and hunts them down. The acting is bad, way too stiff and robotic. They sometimes talk like this in some scenes, and you're just like, what? What is this? Very slow going. Very slow going. Special effects are horrible. Minimum blood and gore, which disappoints due to blood being in the name. You would think a movie called Blood Bags would have a lot of blood. However, it does not. Yeah. It takes place in Italy, which I think is stunning. Italy is beautiful, and the shots before they go into this abandoned mansion, the scenes that they show of Italy, it's beautiful. Most of it doesn't make any sense, especially towards the end, and the ending itself. It left me confused. At the end, the creature needs blood from this girl, but they kill the girl and show the blood flow stop. This left me confused. It needs blood from this particular girl, okay? But it kills the girl, and then there's no blood flow at the end. Yeah, I was just completely baffled after watching this film, and I remember I was just like, what? Like, what did I just watch? What is this? Like, is there going to be a sequel? Or did I miss a big gap in there somewhere? Like, what's going on with this? So, I do not recommend this film unless you're bored and you just want to check it out. Once again, I found it on Tubi. It's called Blood Bags. It came out in 2018. So let me give you my rating. I would give it I'm gonna give it a 10. Yeah, a 10. That low. It was that bad, you guys. Seriously. I get what they were trying to do with this film. I get it. I get what they were trying to do. It just did not meet what they wanted, where they wanted to go with it. It's like they ran out of money, or maybe they didn't even have a budget to begin with. That could be as well. But it did not all come together very well at all. And so you're left confused. Especially the parts that take place inside the abandoned mansion, and why the girl is told to her that the creature needs her specifically. It just didn't make any sense whatsoever. They needed to add a little bit more history into that scenario. Like more history on the creature. What is this creature? Where did it come from? Why is it here? Why is it after just this specific female? Why does it kill everyone else? I mean, it's supposedly it needs blood from this one girl, but okay, well, explain why just this one girl. Why can't you take blood from all her friends that go in there with her? Instead, you just kill her. You just kill them, but you need blood. So it just doesn't make any sense whatsoever. But like I said, I get where they were going with it. They just needed to add some more meat. Where's the beef? For those of you that are my age, you will get it. If you're an 80s kid, you will totally get it. If not, you're like, what? Anyway, moving on. So, the end of this film, like I said, I don't want to give everything away, just in case you do happen to want to see it, or you have seen it, and you like it. Sorry. But I didn't understand that. They needed to add some more, like I said, some more beef into that as well. Like, Okay, so you need her blood, and it shows you put them putting in like an IV type thing, and they're getting blood, but then you kill her. Okay, but you need her blood. Her blood wasn't completely drained yet. Like throughout the whole ending, you see her blood running through this line, but then you brutally kill her, but you need her blood. So why would you do that? And then at the end, it shows the blood stops. Okay, so that makes you wonder, like, okay, what's next? Like, you're waiting for another scene to happen here. Like, does the creature go berserk because he just killed, like, the thing it needs blood, this particular person's blood from? Does it go insane and try to kill itself or try to go after someone else? Like, you're just left hanging there, like, what? It needs a lot. So would I watch it again? No. It's a thumbs down. It's a one and done for me. Like I said, if you're bored and you just want to check it out, go for it, but you're gonna get bored. I'm telling you. It's not that great of a film. But, you know, I always got to give props and kudos to filmmakers and actors and actresses because I know it's not easy. It's not. But I just feel like there's just no meat and potatoes to this movie whatsoever. And, like I mentioned too, you've got blood bags. Okay, that's the name of your film. Where is the blood? There is minimal blood in this film. And I'm just thinking, what? Why? And explain the bags. What are blood bags? Well, okay, I take that back. Now that I recall, they do explain what that is, okay? It's us. It's people. We're a blood bag to this creature. Okay, but it just doesn't make, they didn't connect, you know? You don't find that out until way late in the film. If that was the case, they should have explained that earlier in the film, I believe. Like, hey, there's this mythic creature and, you know, it feeds on us and it calls us blood back. Like, explain something. Give us something. So we're not sitting there through the whole movie going, where's the blood? This is called blood bags. Okay, where's the blood? Like, it didn't click, you know, until, like I said, way late in the film. Then it's explained to you, you know, what a blood bag is. And even after that, I'm like, okay. Yeah, okay. So that's my review on that. Okay, but so moving on from that, there's another film, and this is why I want to talk to you about this. So I'm not really sure how to categorize this film. The film is called Split, and it's on Peacock. It is a phenomenal film. Low budget film. The acting is superb in this movie. And the gentleman that plays the lead role, he deserves a freaking honor. Like, he deserves every award that you could give an actor. He deserves it. I'm telling you. It is called Split. And it's about this gentleman who has 23 personalities. And one of the personalities tries to become an ultimate beast, if you will. And he starts to call himself the Beast. But by the end of the movie, the media labels him the Horde. Okay? There's a surprise at the very, very end. Stay tuned. Like, once the credits start rolling a little bit, don't go anywhere. There's a little surprise actor at the end. I was so happy to see him, and I was like, oh my gosh, he looks so good in this little bitty part. Stay tuned for that. I highly recommend this film. It explains a lot about split personality disorders. And it could be considered horror because it depends on what each individual person feels as horror. What determines horror for you? What may be horrific for you and you consider a horror film may not be the same for me. For example, for me, this film would be a borderline horror slash psychological thriller, but leaning more towards psychological thriller. Okay. But to some people, it may be like, no, it's straight up horror. So it just depends on how you yourself define horror. But please check this movie out. It is so good. Even if you're not a horror, fanatic, which why would you be watching this video if you're not? But even if you're not into psychological dramas, still check it out because it's that good, seriously. And so let me know down in the comments section below if you do give it a little look-see and you like what you see from the movie Split. It is on Peacock right now. I give that one a thumbs up. All right, that's going to do it for today's review. I'm still looking like a hot mess, you guys. I cannot get over this cold. I feel great one day and then terrible and horrible the next day. Today is one of those bleh days. And I blame the weather because our weather here is up and down and up and down and up and down like a roller coaster. So I blame the weather. Weather mixed with lupus just doesn't go well together. All right, so anyway, that's going to do it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Spooky Marshmallow, and remember, stay spooky, my friends.